Hello everyone, welcome to today's World News Update. Iran has said it is ready to consider compromises to reach a nuclear deal with the United States, but only if America is willing to lift economic sanctions. In an interview in Tehran, Iran's Deputy Foreign Minister Majid Takht-Ravanchi said the responsibility is now on the United States to show that it truly wants an agreement. He said, "If they are sincere, I'm sure we will be on the road to an agreement." This statement comes as tensions remain high between the U.S. and Iran over Iran's nuclear program. The United States has long accused Iran of trying to develop nuclear weapons. However, Iran has repeatedly denied these claims, saying its nuclear program is only for peaceful purposes. Recently, Iran offered to reduce or dilute its uranium enriched to 60% purity. This level is close to weapons-grade material, which has raised concerns among Western countries. Iran says this offer shows its willingness to compromise. But Iran also made it clear that sanctions relief is essential for any agreement. The country has been under heavy U.S. sanctions for years, which have damaged its economy and reduced oil exports. Iranian officials say lifting sanctions is necessary to restore trust and improve economic conditions. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said that President Donald Trump prefers a deal, but admitted it would be difficult. Trump has also warned that the United States could launch military strikes if a nuclear deal is not reached. Because of rising tensions, the U.S. has increased its military presence in the Middle East. Reports say more than 40,000 U.S. troops are now stationed across the region. Iran warned that any military attack would lead to serious consequences. Iranian officials said such a war would be traumatic and dangerous for everyone and could destabilize the entire region. Indirect talks between Iran and the U.S. have already taken place in Oman earlier this month. Both sides described the talks as somewhat positive, but no final agreement has been reached yet. A second round of negotiations is expected to take place soon in Geneva. Iran also confirmed that it is not willing to discuss its missile program, calling it essential for national defense. Iran believes its missile system protects the country from threats, especially after past attacks. At the same time, Iran accused the United States of sending mixed signals. While American officials talk about diplomacy, Iran says military threats and increased troop presence create mistrust. Regional countries like Qatar and Oman are helping mediate the talks, hoping to avoid another war in the Middle East. Many countries in the region are concerned that a new conflict would cause massive damage to economies and security. Experts say reaching a deal would help reduce tensions, improve regional stability, and prevent nuclear escalation. However, observers remain cautious because previous negotiations have failed. The last major nuclear deal was signed in 2015 but was later abandoned by the United States. Now, both sides face a critical moment. Iran says it is ready to negotiate seriously, but only if the U.S. takes real steps to lift sanctions. The next round of talks could determine whether diplomacy succeeds or tensions continue to rise. The world is now watching closely to see whether Iran and the United States can reach an agreement or move closer to confrontation. That's all for today's update. Thank you for watching.